Still a lot of room here to pivot again if you're Cloud9.
Grab the orb, make their way out the second time around. Zeppa's already gotten back sight. Frenzy's already finding some value too, but decent response from Muri's. But Heat's left alone.
And it's funny, the reason why Muri's is there in the first place is
challenging him to deliver when his team needs him to the most. Time low though as it continues to tick away. They lined up for him, but Leaf cleans
in the B because of it, and that smoke actually does obscure Jake peeking that.
RGL's flashed up, he's stunned up, he's taking some damage too, but manages to still get a kill onto Zelsis.
Good hold.
Yeah, very good hold.
On the bonus too, which both these teams fantastic at. Leaf trying to find his way back in. He has that Vandal. Remember, he went down last time and still bought.
Last player standing.
All under Rooney now in this 1v4 with the Spectre. We'll get one step closer to having that Rolling Thunder online. Make it two, actually. 2 steps closer.
Tracking so far away. I was thinking this is still a very real possibility here for Cloud9. Because Rooney's one off his ult. If he can get a kill, that changes things, but the stun is so good.
Dude, and it feels like it takes forever. We've got the Rolling Thunder into that as well.
Oh, he took the orb late there. Very interesting.
Placing swamp grenade.
Was also really patient by Zelsis. It looks like he took his time with the player that was stunned up, made sure there was no one else playing back behind Pillar before taking the free kill.
They've got room to work with, but they got to be worried about Heat, who he smoked the turret off.
Whoa.
And he decapitates Rooney afterwards. Great response from MIBR.
And there, Cloud9 actually.
Now, I need to mention again, you said this wasn't going to be a boring round given the light weaponry, and they've made it a close one. They've made it a competitive one, too. Murray's trying to turn away in the first flash, unaware of the fact that someone's literally
There's
right
2 players here baiting, too. They have no clue about Leaf.
There's the second. Still one more to come, though. RGL playing up in heaven. Heat's up there as well. 2v2, Rooney still has some utility.
Interesting, but they cannot give Zeppa a kill. He'll get his ult.
Still not on it.
This spot is so good from RGL.
Oh, of course! A thrifty round for Cloud9. In the fault line. Yeah, Heat's starting to make his move, but there's an alarm bot keeping him back for now, and that should protect things for the time being. FRZ the first to fall. You hear the showstopper use. Zeppa's gotten backside. He's cleared everything.
Spike down A.
Clean up for Miri's to keep it interesting.
Yeah, JZZ too. Surprised he gets a kill there while running away from the showstopper. And we still got this Vandal up.
Planted.
Talk about dangerous. Heat with the Marshal.
They've used a lot of time here. They're going to have to be quick on this move, waiting for Cloud9 to try to funnel out, and it's gotten down to a 1v1. Leaf is still healthy. Heat is not. In fact, he's far from it.
Doesn't have time either. Has to find the kill now. Oh!
Finds a kill, but he's not going to get the defuse. Is he even going to get away?
Just barely on them for a hunt.
There's still a shot at this here for MIBR, but you've got to be able to convert some of these.
It's planted for heaven.
Never mind.
All 4 players are there. And the crazy part too, FRZ, JZZ just used his ult too. And they don't even realize it's planted for heaven because they had no control even close to it. What a beautiful fake from C9.
Dude, Rooney is calling circles around MIBR right now. He's making a fool out of them.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
so this is dangerous to Jake to actually explore.
They just confirmed everything though. I mean, they know that Jet's close by. They know that Sky is close.
And they just had Leaf's Trailblazer go through spawn, so they have a safe exit path now. It's just a matter if they can take it before the MIBR players get here.
1 enemy remaining.
And it doesn't matter, the choke is just too hard.
Yeah.
They knew
Spike planted.
they had to be up in screens and on site.
No ults for Cloud9 here. Just guns. You're starting to see some of that utility dropped out from Zelsis onto the site. Meanwhile, the rest of Cloud9 trying to scale forward. Heat online with the op. He's gonna have a chance at a second too, depending on when the swing comes through. Jake's timing not great. Another kill for Heat. And another round for MIBR. He's gonna clear it out to get up there. No, dear.
There's 3 players here. Zeppa's been really off of the satchels.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. FRZ still playing backside.
They look stunned here. They don't know what to do anymore.
This is brutal. FRZ gets 3 on that. I mean, this is looking to take heroics to snatch back, but Leaf and Zelsis might be able to do it. It's just on Zelsis now, 1v2.
20 seconds. What is that Seeker doing? Does give info on where RGL is.
Lights down.
He's deciding to play on side here, choosing not to get off. He spotted that, so he knows that RGL is close. But RGL still gets the kill. Last couple.
Positions. But here Cloud9's not intending to hold mid.
It seems like they're much more intent on holding B. They've got 3 members close by and a 4th on the way. I mean, by the time they arrive, though, the round may be over. MIBR have already lost 2. Make that 3.
Spike
There are
down.
only 2 that remain.
This flank, though, could...
Toxins going up.
And now Rooney's watching it, so the timing's way gone.
Last
Yeah, I
player
mean-
standing.
Cloud9 are able to take the space, settle into the positions that
10
they want to
seconds
hold
left.
with the delay. And now they know where JZZ is. He's cleaned up. Cloud9 get to 8.
Both pistols, one from Cloud9, too.
There's still maybe a bit too much delay here. Yeah, Heat is past the gravity well, but now the rest of MIBR follow through.
They check Celsius.
Who still has an alarm bot to hold one side, but he's still playing into it. He's still trying to challenge and not able to get one, a 1-for-1 here.
How are they doing this?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. Jake still has a stinger.
10 seconds left.
Just way too many numbers to deal with.
That's the spike right there.
And that was leap from a distance.
And he's gonna get stunned up. He has to stick this plant. I mean, oh, it
no.
missed. It missed. He gets the plant, but not the kills. Leaf is too fast.
I mean,
Like, they have a game plan against a double controller, against a Viper who's really trying to put that orb down and trying to hold on to mid. But Cloud9's foregoing that step entirely and often giving up the heaven.
Jake, once again, aggressive angle and rewarded.
What a flash.
I mean, what a shot. Just quite literally flawless out from Cloud9.
It's beautiful. And Bazooka talked about it. They just don't look like themselves. There's going to be the aggro again. He didn't see RGL right there, it looks like. But somebody else called it out.
RGL's dead. A little bit of pressure from all the way down on the opposite side of the map from FRZ. And the spike's just sitting there. And they can apply so much for Cloud9 here to keep that back.
Oy, oy, oy.
Dude, I don't know that MIBR are going to get out of this.
Player
Nope.
standing.
What a mess.
Flawless.
What a mess! Cloud9 13-5 against MIBR. My statistics.
Yeah.
They defy what is expected. They defy the norm.
You just saw there.
To have a win rate that high on is just insane.
Going into the site, though. Good execute so far from MIBR. The stun does hit Leaf. They're going to try to follow up on it, but Jake's there to stop.
And Leaf is there to help as well, but both of those pieces fall. Rotations coming through from Zeppa and Rooney. FRZ and RGL are both weak. That's FRZ dead. That's another.
Excuse me?
Just JZZ now.
What is that flash from Zeppa earlier on?
Well, and how quickly the tides turn. Forced to land a filthy headshot angle just to keep the round competitive, just to give yourself a chance. And it buys time for Zeppa.
Another bonus. That's going to hurt MIBR so much. What a stun.
It's just criminal.
Healing over here.
FRZ tries to get a timing on a kill.
And look how fast he's able to react there. He just flashed in, wants to go in, but he heals instantly and stops.
RGL's in so much trouble. He's got to be able to keep them back here, and he cannot. Another bonus for Cloud9. He's trying to throw a little misdirection into this too. Tap the door. They're actually going to fully commit to this. They're going to leave Muri's back here by himself.
10 seconds
Okay,
left.
yeah, the pivot works. Able to tap that. Zappa's going to receive them. Are they going to read it, though? No, they're not looking.
Of course not, dude. Of course they're not. Well responded by JZZ. Zeppa only able to get 1. And numbers in favor of the attacking side still. It's Jake, who cannot hold them back. MIBR on the board.
There we go. All 5 players here from Cloud9. They're coming up.
Bomb grenade.
And there's just delay. I mean, the nanos, the mollies, the stuns. There's just so much to keep MIBR back here.
Nate is going to actually trap Leaf. It missed. Stuns are huge. RGL's going to be, ooh, not hit.
Nope. He's able to take down Leaf for it as well. Still a couple of numbers up for Cloud9. Still a chance to fight this thing, even though MIBR are continuing to make it more and more their way. Zeppa's going to have to 1v3 to win this, and he cannot. He made a run at it, though, as MIBR from MIBR that have cost 5th for Cloud9 the last 2 rounds.
Rooney not popped his ult, by the way, so if he can get here in time for this retake, it might be dangerous. Leaf can stay a little bit longer, and he does get a kill from it.
He tried execing out on his side, isn't able to do so. Look at how far up they're scaling. They're pushing into Spawn.
Oh, no.
They're pushing into Rooney, who gets 2. They're going to pivot back to C. Alarmbot is going to keep Murray's back for just a moment. Still takes a little bit of damage here. RGL plays planted. Now they're going to have the pit that they're going to have to navigate.
Last player standing.
It's just all on Miri's now.
They're swinging
Playing
both
his
sides.
ult. That's one down, and knife out a few times. There just hasn't been anyone to receive.
Yeah, but I mean, comparing to what he was doing on Split,
Yeah, absolutely.
here he's going way more aggressive, and RGL with the pick too.
They're going to keep going. We've got really nice control here. Jake.
Of first engagements here that MIBR are winning, that is catapulting them to advantages. The last 5 rounds, they've gotten 4 of the first kills. And Heat, to see him absolutely put the pressure up now. And you even have A control here still from Miriz.
Cover going out.
Very nice round for MIBR.
And we've had a streak of them.
Big flash in the B lake. There's no pinch coming in, but Leaf deals with the flank.
Here we go.
Oh, he's using the ult. They're going to fully commit to this. They're going to fully invest this. Can Leaf find value with the ult? Actually, Zepp's just able to get through his own. And there are only 2 playing back, and they're going to get run over.
Light by win from Cloud.
And the nanos are going to be problematic if that's the play, unless they just want to split and end up B, which seems to be the case. Off of the flash.
That's a good flash
It's
to lock
really
that first
nice.
out.
Yeah, it is.
Down.
Zelsis dancing around it up in heaven, taking 2 with him.
Oh, and Leaf's actually Zepp is actually giving up his.
Footsteps giving away some of the early movement.
I can't believe Zelsis is considering this.
He's just going to hold.
Last
He's just going to
player
hold.
standing.
He just holds it. He just holds it and steals the round away.
Because it definitely would have spotted the player's back mound, and that's the cue for Cloud9 to go. And I think Miriz is super surprised by that information.
Spike down. C.
The fact that he
They just opened the door and got the kills while they're flooding.
Spike planted.
very well played, and they're going to continue to push on that side. Meanwhile, Cloud9 scales up into spawn.
What an incredible response immediately from Cloud9.
FRZ taking a bit step back while the rest of the hits happening out onto the site. They're trying to hold them back as Leaf drops RGL. How much more can they find? How much space can they take as they begin to flood out? It's all on the Heat now, and he cannot hold it. 4-0 on pistols for Cloud9.
Stuck,
The
though.
timing out of that
He's
was
stuck.
insane.
A smoke pop from Jake, and I think they might think he fell off, but he's got a gap back here.
He's overstaying. It's just one, though. Spike was planted. Leaf in a position to play
Just play in your face.
safety valve in case it's needed to be, and that seems to be the case. It looks like Leaf may have to make a play here. And there it is. That's the
Player
play,
standing.
but it's just one. Zelsis
Enemy
getting it
remaining.
down to 1. He pulls off, and he gets the Red Bull clutch. He's
A battle against them. Cloud9 just freezing, waiting. Pausing for this fight. It's brutal. It's so brutal.
I mean, JCZ
What
can't see
destruction.
anything, bro. He's flashed, he's stunned, he's dead.
And you've overcommitted through the revolving door, too. I love that from Cloud9. We might see that tally get added even more, unless Heat has something to say about it, but he doesn't.
No, Leaf does.
They are charging their way forward to playoffs, to securing.
Position spotted, and once again, Miri's paranoid, taking damage, spam through the wall,
Last player standing.
and it's all on FRZ now. And with 4 targets to choose from, none of them found,
Attackers win.
Cloud9 continue to soar.